Just waiting for people to get on. Just fucking around. Choo. Hello.
Is this working?
This is working. It's working, bro.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Is there somebody else too, or just me and you?
Well, by the way, guys, this is Dave Wright, my buddy, my progressive friend. I put something on the chats, on the secret chats. I'm trying to get a Proud Boy to join us. I just did that just now, and I gave the hotline number. The hotline number is 866-970-9997. You can call in, you can hit extension 3, and then you will join the conversation. If anybody wants to do that, talk to a progressive Bernie bro person who's completely and totally, confused about what it is he really is and what he wants out of life. So, hello.
You're right up until that point.
How are you doing, Dave?
All I want to do is educate people and let them know about the progressive movement. And that we all want the same things.
You're an internet troll, a progressive troll.
No, I'm not no. But then what are you?
Me?
Yeah.
I'm not a troll.
Yeah. Then what are you?
I'm not a troll such as yourself.
Okay, well, you're American just like me, and you're just trying to get your point across.
I really don't think I'm a troll. I don't think so. I
don't think I'm a troll.
Okay, first of all, what is a troll?
I don't know. It's a label.
Would a troll be somebody who goes by...
I there's trolls like I see, like, I don't know. What is a troll? Because
I think...
Unless they're like a bot, but how many people are bots?
Okay, so you're going down the path. You're figuring it out. You're figuring out what it is.
No, I'm not figuring anything out. It's the truth.
Listen, anybody that has a picture of Bernie Sanders as their profile picture and goes by an AKA is a troll. And they're going online, they're saying whatever to whoever, and they don't suffer any ramifications. That's what you do. And that's lucky for you, and that's pretty nice for you. Some of us, I don't know, man, we take one for the team. They find out everything about us. They brand us. And, you imagine getting branded for your retarded birdie bro views? Wow.
Well, I understand that you have a t-shirt business, and I support small businesses. I love capitalism.
Yeah.
But there's a part of, if you're going to be a part of politics, it's going to be hard because then people are going to attack your business.
Right.
So how do you separate the two?
Well, I don't think that people should be able to attack your business based on your politics. Like, I don't know, man. Well, I guess you can't stop that from happening, but it's poor taste. It's whoever is doing that they just don't have any manners. I mean, we should be able to have political discourse without, suffering the ramifications of losing our jobs or whatever, our livelihoods. That's pretty insane, dude. Don't you think?
Well, me, I'm an independent, so I get the blunt from both sides. You know what I mean? I had the Republican Trump supporters bashing me, And then I have the Hillary supporters and stuff bashing me. So I don't know. I'm just stuck in the middle.
Stuck in the middle with you.
With everybody, man. It's just everybody just talks crap for the establishment. They just do their pickings. Like, I watch Fox News all the time. They say, "Oh, open up schools," and you turn on CNN. "Oh, close schools." It's like, okay, there's like no leadership at all in our freaking country with that.
No, there's not.
And it's like, yeah, I trusted our government and our governor in Florida, blah, blah, blah. I sent my kids back to school in August, and then they came back for Thanksgiving break, and then boom, they got it.
Right.
And like constantly get phone calls of them, other kids getting in at school. It's just like our government sucks on both sides.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And it just sucks that we're too busy fighting each other when we should be going after the problem. I know I probably said that before, but it's all I can really say about that, man. It's our country. It's not corporations or politicians or anybody's.
Mm-hmm.
But there's a right way and a wrong way to do it, and violence is not the way. You got to fight the system the correct way, a good fight.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What do you think about...
Violence is never going to work. A civil war is never going to work in this country.
What do you think about the Second Amendment? Why was the Second Amendment created?
Well, whatever, man. We're all... Because to protect ourselves from enemies, foreign and domestic, whatever. But it's just there for hunting. It's there... I don't mind it. I hunt. I don't mind hunting. I would kill every hog if I saw one, man. Because they're invasive species. I'm not going to doubt people that hunt either. You know what I mean? And I just don't like the bad people out there giving good gun owners a bad name. It's common sense, dude. Back in the 90s, it was like hard to own a gun. Like, my friend had a concealed license. He got the permit, whatever. It took him 2 weeks, and he's like telling me all the responsibilities behind it, like pulling out a gun. If you ever pull out a gun, you better use it type shit. And like now it's like you could pull out a gun just to abuse somebody for disagreeing with you. No,
you're not allowed to do that, dude. That's against the law.
Yeah, you can, man. It happened to me in Florida, dude. You live in Florida, you know.
What would happen?
No, I had an old lady pull a gun on me before. Me and my family, she pulled a gun.
Wow.
It sucked, man. Yeah, I mean, but I don't mind guns, but I just don't want crazy people threatening me with them. Like, I'll never own one because, whatever, I don't want it at the house. I don't want to be an issue with my wife. I'm not going to go there. So, whatever. She wins. But I'm not going to stop anybody else from having them. So just be responsible with them. Lock them up.
You would never own a gun yourself?
I have no reason to.
Wow. You've never been...
I have a can of wasp spray, dude.
You've never been involved in anything violent then? Nobody's ever tried to rob you, huh?
Well, I mean, no.
Wow, I have.
Because I always had... Yeah, but the difference between there is that I respected everybody back then, and I never disrespected anybody, and whatever. I could have been in situations like the lady. Have you ever had an old lady pull a gun on you?
You had an old lady pull a gun on you?
I just said that.
Oh,
dude, I was going. Listen, you know how like they have double lanes for turning, right?
Yeah.
I was driving with my wife. I just picked her up from the airport. I haven't seen her for a while. She had my daughter in the car. She was really young, a year old. And we're driving home, and some lady behind me was driving really aggressive, like all up on my ass and everything. And I tried getting all the way over so, she could get by me. And she just like still crawled my ass, and she like almost rear-ended me. So I got up beside her. I did overreact. I said, "You dumb bitch, what do you want? You learn how to drive and everything." She was like, and I said some other things I don't remember, but it wasn't really cool. But then she's like, "Well, I'll shoot you." I was like, "Go ahead." And then she like reached under her seat, between her seat right there where armrest was, and she pulled out I remember it was like a chrome gun revolver, and she waved it up in the air. I mean, and I was just like, "Oh shit!" I'm shutting up, and I rolled up my window and I just said, "Don't say nothing."
Whoa. Now, but that's not the same thing. It's really, really up close and personal, though. But okay, all right, there you go. You had the experience, but that's not really...
Well, I never called the cops about it or whatever, but that's my story of dealing with gun violence.
Yeah, but...
I don't call gun violence is not... The person's not educated.
she's not really threatening.
Like, if
though.
you,
It's an old lady, dude. She's not really like threatening, though, right?
But it doesn't matter. If I see somebody with a gun, that's gonna scare the crap out of me, man.
Yeah.
I don't care. I don't know what she's thinking. She's shaking. You see somebody with a gun and they're shaking, you don't know what to do, what they're going to do.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well,
people are.
So I understand that if I only had that situation happen to me, I would kind of have probably that mindset as well. However, I've been in a situation where I've feared for my life or wondered if things hadn't gone down the way they did. Me not having a firearm, things would have could have went way differently. And then I understand why people have a firearm, and I think that you need them. You do need them. It's kind of like the argument for nuclear nuclear weapons. It's called nuclear proliferation. You basically mutually assured destruction will happen if anybody tries to fuck with anybody else. So if I tried to shoot Russia right now or blow up Russia, the likelihood is they're probably gonna.
There's a consequence.
They're gonna blow up us.
But but right now it's like people with long guns in their house with like 30-round clips. You don't need that in an urban setting.
Yeah.
But his shotguns, perfect for home defense. Buckshot will destroy anybody within 4 feet of you.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll go right in the walls and we'll go through it. It'll just get stuck in the walls. Nothing will go through the house.
I just want to say,
everybody should own a shotgun. I wish they could have like a short barrel, like a 12-inch, like shotgun.
I just want to say, listen, if anybody disagrees with any of this and they want to get on here and tell Dave Wright that he's dumb or whatever, or tell me that I'm dumb.
Yeah, no worries.
No problem. Call up, please, 866-970-9997. Call the hotline, hit extension 3, and then you could join the conversation, please. 866-970-9997. I know it's a lazy afternoon. Would love to get somebody else on here. I really want to get some Antifa members on here. I really do. I really do.
But why don't you just call them progressives? Because they're not all Antifa, whatever they're called.
Why? What do you mean? What are you talking about? No, they're not all progressives. They're not all progressives.
Well, I mean, dude, just like with you guys, there's always people in the bunch that give the rest of the people a bad name.
Right.
They're not a part of us, really. I believe true progressives believe in anybody who has a right to a peaceful protest.
Mm-hmm.
It goes all the way back to Teddy, and that's what we have to stick to. Everybody does have the right to. People need to be protected when they're protesting too. There shouldn't be fights breaking out. There shouldn't be anything.
Yep.
It's like you want people to protect your right for your guns, but you don't want to protect us for our right for free speech. I mean, there's black folks getting shot in the whatever where they're at. There's a reason why people are upset.
What are you talking about?
And it's not because, like, it all started. It all started with like.
What were you talking about? Back up when you were saying that about the free speech and the gun rights.
Yeah.
What are you talking about when it comes to that? Who are you saying denies who of free speech?
We're both denying each other of both.
Yeah.
It's like all or nothing. There's no in between. When that's just going to enrage everybody and make everybody fight with each other. There's a lot of it's toxic, man. The establishment wants us to fight with each other, so we're toxic. We're too busy worried about them raping us and taking all our money.
Yep. I really want to get somebody on here.
Oh, no worries. How about them Bucks, man?
What's that?
How about them Bucks?
Them what?
Tampa Bay Bucks, dude. Really?
Oh, dude, that's gonna be going tomorrow. Wow. How is it over there? How's it over there right now?
It's cloudy over here.
Yeah.
Right now, we're about to get probably a tornado. It's gonna be some bad weather.
You just gave up your spot in the United States. Wow.
Oh, I don't care. I'm proud to be St. Petersburg.
Oh, okay. Even more direct.
Not Russia, Florida.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you wouldn't even think though, listening to you.
Yeah.
You would think you were from.
Listen.
You were actually from Russia, St. Petersburg,
No.
Russia. Let me in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Hold on. Hop
I
on.
I never heard that before.
How do I add you? Call in. Trying to get it. Well, this person's a liberal. I've already done a podcast with him. That would be Brad Chadford. So I don't know.
Well, whoever wants to call in.
It would just be two people who are, kind of brain dead, against me. So, but
No, dude, we're debating, bro.
Let's try to
we're not here to call each other names. Dick.
Oh no, I was joking. It's
no, I know.
Yeah.
Sorry, I get your punk attitude. Whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Rage Against the Machine is coming back.
Dude, this is the guy I need to get on here. I gotta set this up better, man.
What?
This whole thing. You're supposed to.
No, I told you, man.
You're supposed to have people, all set up. It's called a producer. God, can't do it all
the
yourself.
problem, the problem you came with earlier. We're supposed to do this at 11:30, but you're still trying to run your business.
Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah. Did you want to jump in?
To do this at 11:30.
You're on there listening. Turn that off.
I'm on the air. Okay.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
All right. What's up, fuckstick?
You got to help me with this this whole thing, man. I'm not getting it at all. How the hell do you add?
First of all, I don't have to. Yeah.
How do you add people on here? Like actually, like the videos and shit like that. Jesus.
Well, I don't know what service you're using, so I don't know how to help you.
Yeah. Ecamm.
Oh, Ecamm. Oh, yeah, I know how to do that. I know how to do that for sure.
Okay, you know how to do that. All right, good.
Yeah, that's what I use. It's great, man. I love it. You could actually have me on video right now if you wanted to.
How do I? And I can just add you right now.
Yeah, you could.
How do I do it? How do I do that?
Okay, so if you go up to the view, let me look at it right now. If you go up to the window option,
yes,
at the top of the screen, you'll find a window that says interview.
Yes, interview. Yes, I see that. Yes, yep.
Hit interview, right?
Yep.
And
Turn
then
it
it's
on.
going to open up a little window. Turn it on.
Turn it on. Yep.
And then it's going to give you a link, and you can just send me that link, and then I can call in from video.
Copy link,
and then just text it to me. Actually, better you do it. Can you send it to me on like? Well, it doesn't matter. Just go ahead and send it to me. I don't care.
I just texted it to you.
Okay. All right. So I got it. And what I'm going to do now is send it to. I'm going to copy it. Send it to my computer. And I'm going to be up in your face here in just a second.
Wow, that's how it works. That's easy, dude.
Yeah. Yeah, it is easy. Yep. Oh, you know what? I got to turn on my virtual cam. But I'm going to do that right now. Camera output. Virtual cam. Turn it on. Oops. Update now. Okay. Give me 1 second here.
Oh, it's quite all right. We're just live on a Saturday afternoon.
Yeah.
It's okay. Who cares? I'm just figuring this out, man. Trying to figure it all out.
I know. Well, I'm trying to help.
It's badass.
So,
I love this so much more than, all the editing bullshit.
Yeah, well, I like editing. I mean, it's fun.
It is, but.
Yeah. Okay, so here we go. I just have to type my name in here. So
Somebody's
that takes a
joining.
second.
I got somebody else joining. How do I do that? Okay, so add to the right. Boom. Oh shit! Look at this.
There you go.
See,
You need to get me some of that technology, dog. What's up with the mic?
why don't you want to? Do you want to jump?
I'm on the podcast today.
What up, man?
What's going on with
Yeah,
you, dude?
I'm in there like swimwear.
So I got Kang on here right now.
Yeah, you need to get me some of that technology.
I'm sorry, I had to mute that. My bad. Cool.
Yeah, please mute that.
Yeah.
Listen, we got now we got a couple more. Who? Oh, now you're jumping in here. Guest. Who's another guest here? Oh, wait,
Am I actually? Can you see me? Am I connected?
no. Damn it. Oh shit! How do I get back to that split screen shit? Oh, I think I know. Do
You have
this,
to add.
and then add. Boom.
Uh,
Okay.
And you call us libtards.
Yeah.
yeah.
So you connect from the phone call, please, Brad.
Who, me?
Brad. No, not you, Dave.
Oh.
And then, if you want to start talking some shit, I do have a Proud Boy brother on here. This is Kang, Florida Kang, like King. But he was like, there's a long story. He could tell how he got that name. But he'd be good to talk some politics with, to get a little barometer of I don't know, a little bit more of an extremist than I could say. But maybe I don't know. But he could say that. I'm not gonna throw him under the bus or whatever. He could speak for himself. So
Okay.
yeah.
No worries. We're all here to have a healthy debate, right?
Sure.
Well, I'm unhealthy and I'm willing to have a debate. That's all right.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
I guess it's, as long as it'll be like bullying, right? Is that cool?
No, I'm all for bullying. I support bullying.
Shit.
Yeah, I think everybody should be bullied. I think people should be bullied into crying in the corner. That's how I feel.
Amen.
You know.
I guess with people like that around, we gotta keep having kung fu schools and all that. A few kids gotta learn karate.
Yeah. Yeah, karate, as the kids say. You know.
Yeah.
You guys like
get
that
the brown
show,
belt.
Cobra Kai? I was wondering. Bobby, do you like that?
I haven't seen it yet.
I don't watch TV like that, really.
Okay.
Bobby thinks the TV's watching him.
No.
Just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, I don't really do the TV like that. I watch like real shit.
You watch real shit.
I watch
like what?
documentaries, or if I do watch movies, I watch movies about like Goodfellas, a casino, and shit like that. Those are all about real shit, right?
About killing people.
No, it's about real life. Those are true stories that are just made a movie.
Goodfellas is one of those movies that I watched when I was a kid and I really loved. And then when I got older, I was like, this is a really fucking terrible movie. Like, I'm not entertained by this movie at all. Like, this garbage.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of people say Henry killed it.
Yeah, I just think it's badly done, man. It's bad acting. It's not like the story's bad. It's just that I just don't think it was well done, And Martin Scorsese can't end a film. He can't end a film to save his life. Every fucking movie he's ever made has a stupid ending.
Wow, this is a good debate, actually. I mean, you're completely insane if you think that Goodfellas isn't an absolute masterpiece. All you have to do
It's not a masterpiece.
It is a masterpiece, and please just let me make my argument right now, because really all I have to do is direct your attention to about almost the middle of the movie, whatever. He's walking Karen through the kitchen and at the back door.
Oh, it's a great shot.
It never ends. There's no cut from start to finish.
Yep. No, you're right about that.
You are insane if you don't think that or don't know unequivocally that Goodfellas is a cinematic masterpiece in every single way, from the lighting to the words. I mean, memorizing all that. God, Nick, 2 times because he got the name because he said everything twice. Get the papers. Get the papers.
Times,
Come on, man, dude. That's
so. Bobby,
what?
just to clarify, what your degree is in? What, English, right?
Yeah.
Do you know what mine is in?
What? Film?
Yeah, I went to film school.
Yeah, but I talk like an idiot, so that doesn't prove anything.
Yeah, right.
So I don't use all the right words.
Well, that's an indictment of the American education system, especially the public education system in the state of Florida, where you went to college. But in any event, I look, that shot in the shot you were just talking about in Goodfellas is an amazing shot. It's absolutely gorgeous. It's beautiful. It's perfect. It couldn't have been done any better. But that doesn't mean it's a good movie. The rest of the movie is horseshit.
Dude, all right, so Kang, do you hear that? This is a fucking liberal. He's a liberal piece of shit, right? You hear that?
Ooh, that's Steve Bob. There you go, Bob.
I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
there you go.
I thought he said that he wanted to bully, though. I mean, so you,
No, I
you
don't
can
care.
do
No,
shit, but you can't take it.
no. He doesn't take offense, but I do.
Okay.
Whatever. Talk. I'm sorry. But I can tell you the real reason why I don't like Goodfellas. Because it gives Italian Americans a bad name. Not all Italians not all Italians come here and they join the mob. A lot of them come here to open up businesses and they become successful. But too bad mob movies got to say, hey, oh, you're Italian? Oh, you're in the mob. Everybody has a label in America.
Stereotypes.
Just like they say, oh, an Irish person? Oh, you're a drunk.
Right. Well, it happens to be true in my case, but, you know, that's just...
But you don't speak for everybody.
No, of course I don't. Of course I don't.
Yeah, so there that goes. That's my only issue with it.
Well, I listen. Your issue is kind of crazy though, because what I think is, number one, Godfather's that's bad too. Is that what you're saying?
No, it's a great film.
Okay,
Great film.
that's a great film. All right,
That's a great film, but it gave Italian Americans a bad name.
okay, yeah.
Even Casino, like I have a different feeling about
Sharon
Casino.
Stone ruined it. Sorry. I'm sorry.
That's cool. No, the thing about Casino that bugs me, and you guys might disagree, is that in Casino, that the scene where they beat Joe Pesci to death with the baseball bats. Look, man, like it really bugs me. It bugs me. That scene, the violence in that scene, really just makes me it makes me want to puke. Like I can't stand it. So I don't know if that bothers you guys. I understand, like, you know, that's not maybe a popular
it's real life.
Yeah,
It really went on. You know what I mean? That's what built Vegas. Who knows how many?
I'm not saying they shouldn't have done it. I'm just saying I personally don't like watching it. You know, that's just me.
Yeah. There's certain movies where I can't watch anymore or whatever, but the problem what I have with today is with Netflix. The production on their shows suck. It's like they put no time and effort into production at all. They just film in the same stupid locations, the same actors. It sucks.
Yeah.
Well, my problem with
It's not like Sopranos or something like that, you know. Sopranos it was filmed in certain locations here and there, but at least they made a story around it. It was part of the story.
What I like though about Netflix, I really liked Turn. I don't know if you saw that. It was the George Washington Revolutionary War spies. You know,
No, I need to watch that. I love watching all the war stories. I love watching war stories.
I thought that was amazing. That was
okay. Good. You gave me a reason to watch Netflix. Thank you.
Yeah, there's like 4 seasons of it. I think it's really cool. They had so many. Like I didn't know they had so many different weird spy things going on against the British during the war, but they did. Like they had weird stuff that you would never even think of. And I'm like,
Americans were a bunch of shysters, man. They were a bunch of shysters. We swingled right underneath them. Didn't know what hit them.
You got to win however you got to win, right, Bobby?
Oh, yeah, right, Bobby? Bobby!
Yo, is it because it's out in probably you got I think I lost Kang.
No, I'm still here.
Well, I'm noticing something. You don't. Hey, do you want to jump on here? Do you want to try?
What, in video?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm ready. You can put me on.
Jump in here. I can't. He popped in. He just popped in there. There you.
I didn't pop in.
No. Nope.
So what are you using me on the phone or?
Yeah, you're on the phone. Pop in here on the on your.
Okay. Hold on. How do I do that? I'll copy the link. I'll get up in your face. Oh yeah, there we go. Reconnect. And there it is.
I'm seeing Kang's. Kang's is coming through. I'm not seeing yours.
Hopefully it connects sometime soon.
And it was the same link I used.
I know. It's not on you. It says connecting, but Are you sure you don't see me? Like you don't have a button in the interview section where you can accept my connection?
Guest 1?
Yeah, go ahead. Say yes.
Say yes? Where do you hit that?
I don't know. Look.
No.
Oh, you know what? I'm using the wrong link. You sent me. Hold on. I got it. It's my fault. It's my problem here, and I'm going to fix it. So now,
live YouTube, folks.
yeah. What are you gonna do? You know, sometimes shit don't work
Yeah, no, it's learning. We're learning.
Yeah. Okay, you might see me now, Bobby.
Okay, there you go.
Yeah.
You see me, Bobby?
Nope.
Good.
There you are. Look at that. Look,
Nice.
you got such a good. Hold on.
Yeah. All set. Nice. Glad to be here. Talking to the kids.
Dude, hang up.
Hang up.
Hang up the phone part. I think you're on double. Yeah, you are.
Oh. I hung up the phone.
Yeah, there you go. Now we're on there.
No, I can't hear you.
You can't hear me?
It's weird.
No.
Dude, you are the worst.
I can't hear you, Bobby. It's strange. Are you not putting out your fucking audio?
Yeah, no, he heard.
No,
I can't hear no. I can only hear you.
I hear you.
He can't.
Ever since he took out the phone.
He said he can't hear you now.
So
Yeah.
that's the problem.
You gotta work all
Why
this
is
stuff
that
out.
the problem?
Can't hear it.
Why is that the problem?
Maybe somebody listening could figure it out for you.
I don't know exactly why that is.
It's on his end. I mean, he's totally retarded. It's
Well, just have him call. Have him call back.
Have him call
Yeah,
back.
you know, just be face to face. Yeah.
What do you miss him?
No. His voice is really soothing.
Dude.
Tell him to call me back around 10:30, so when I go to bed, he could talk to me about like politics and stuff, and tell me about the George Washington War and all that.
Well, I noticed one thing about you guys that you started immediately talking
Oh, it's
about.
weird. You can see me now and you can hear me now, but I can't hear you.
I can hear you. I can hear you on here.
Yeah, I know. I can see that you just said I can hear you. It's like, but I cannot
Yeah, I know. You're stupid.
hear what you're saying. Actually,
Watch
hear
it.
what-
Oh man.
You are a stupid person.
Oh, I got it.
Okay, that's between you all.
It is.
Okay, I can hear you now, but it's
Anybody-
my speaker, so it might be causing a problem. Yeah, it's got.
No,
That's what makes America so beautiful.
dude.
Oh, wait a minute. Hold on.
I
know how to fix
it. I can't believe he's the worst like this. He doesn't know anything about technology.
Yeah, no, I got it. I got it now.
I just told you how to split the screen.
Can you hear it?
Yeah, I got you.
Can you hear it, Toby? I mean,
Yeah, I can't hear it.
Dave Wright.
You really hate
Dave
capitalism, don't
fucking
you?
Right.
You really hate capitalism, don't you?
David fucking Wright.
I swear, every single time you say that, you gotta like I can punch you in the face.
Oh my God, there's a lot.
All right, just give me a nugget, and I'll be happy
Yeah, you can't hear
for
anything.
each time.
Can you still not hear anything? Huh? This guy's still.
I got you. I can hear you, Bob.
Just have him call back.
Can you hear him?
No, I can't. Just have him call back. Something's mixed up. Just start talking.
Just call
Don't
back.
mess with anything.
Just call back.
Okay.
Call back. You're horrible. Thank you.
What's that noise?
I don't know. What?
Ambulance.
Now, Kang, do you by any chance have a headset or anything like that?
I don't know. I got earbuds.
Yeah.
Earbuds?
Maybe if you put that on, it'll be good. I don't know. Can you talk with them?
I think so.
You talk.
I'm on my truck. see if I venerate it. You might go get them.
Yeah. All right.
Is it any better?
Yeah.
It might be because, you're out, in the swampland.
Fucking BFD.
You're out in the swampland. That's what it is.
I'm from St. Petersburg, Florida, not Russia.
So, I want to get Chadford on here again, but once I get him on, I wanted to say something that I noticed. I noticed him and Dave right here immediately bonding over some fake ass shit. Movies, right? Kang, would you agree or what?
I can't even get into the conversation. I haven't watched TV in like 6 years.
Exactly.
I've lost it. I gave up pro sports. I gave up all of that.
Dude, some people think that brewed beer tastes better than Bud Light.
Making $100 a year to catch a ball, and you want to cry your depressed. Get the fuck out of here.
Hello?
I take it a lot more serious.
Does that make sense?
Inner city kids, people like me that came from fucking nothing.
If you have a mustache and whatever, you're beautifully groomed, whatever, you're not going to be drinking Bud Light.
Hey, Toby, do you not hear him?
No.
Oh my God, what's going on? Okay.
I wish I did, man, because
you know what?
I'm about to get here,
All right. I think we're having trouble with the internet connection though out there. You might have to call the number.
Maybe.
Yeah, call the number.
Call the number. Call the number.
What's the number? Say the number. Say it.
All right. 866.
What's the number?
970-9997. 866.
Say it again.
970-9997.
You know what I mean? You remember back in the old days when they had like the call now at like late night, whatever, call these chicks now, whatever. You should have that on the bottom of your screen popping up here and there.
Yeah.
You talking about phone text?
What?
What? You remember like the old commercials that used to come on? Where like the hot ladies like call now?
Oh.
Yeah.
Back
When
in-
1-800 hot.
Yeah, do something like that design.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I
got
got
the bottom.
phone text because it was hard to get the phone back out of my ass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think this guy hears anything though. That's the problem.
I don't know. If they call in, then you gotta know people like tech supports. You know you gotta get this done
I know.
because this is just a wasting time and energy when we should be talking and debating about things and understanding each other.
Oh my God, Kang's out. Oh, wait a second. Oh, look at my producer's over there. That's
Oh,
that bastard. Oh my God.
a hot mess, man.
Oh,
Yeah.
If I give you one of these, can you hear?
Either gonna do it or not. You gonna do this or not?
Yeah, you're right. That's what we're doing. I'm gonna kicking people off here. Can you hear me still? No? All right. I don't know why.
I can hear you.
I don't know why you can't hear the phone call too.
I don't know, but we can figure it out another time. But we just need to improvise right now and get him back on the
Do me
phone.
a favor. Jump on the phone. Jump back on the phone. Kang,
Time is money, man.
I can't answer Kang. The quality out there in the swamp is horrible. Oh my God, it's choppy, so choppy.
It's poop.
So listen, do you want to jump on the call? Can you call the number again, please? Call the number.
Ooh,
Get off the number.
me?
Me? What? Me?
You can't hear him. Actually,
Okay, well, I'll call.
how about this? Hold on one second. Wait, Dave, you jump on this thing. Wait a second. Can I give you the thing? Wait, hold on.
Oh, no.
Oh yeah.
Come on, man. Make it.
Hello.
Yeah.
Whoa.
There we go.
Okay.
Hey, there you go, man. 5 hours later.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, apparently we're not going to get my video and my audio working at the same time, so we'll just take audio.
That's it.
Apparently, Bobby Pickles has a problem with our taste in movies.
Yeah, well, I would fix Bobby Pickles' fucking, technical problem, except that it's probably unfixable because he's what you call, I don't know, what's a technical term I think is retarded. That's all. So,
No.
Yeah. But you gotta educate.
Yeah, well,
You have to educate people like him. Help them.
That's shoveling shit against the tide. You know what I mean? It's just not gonna work.
Okay.
What's the old story? You give a man a fish.
I'll give him a fish right up his ass. That's how that's gonna work.
Let's let Bobby talk before he gets mad.
No, I'm not. I'm just listening. I'm admiring this. What is going on with you two?
Because we're like, what are you looking at? Is like two dogs in the dog park, like walking by each other and start sniffing each other and stuff.
Yeah. Well, we have one. This guy, he's obviously whatever, New England, Boston.
That's an impressive comeback right there.
Liberal idiot. I mean,
Okay.
on the record, liberal, complete and total.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm a total liberal.
Yeah.
So what? What are you gonna do about it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah.
Well,
That's it.
I'm an independent progressive. Does that matter?
No, that's cool. Hey, shit.
I went green the past 2 times.
Right. You voted for a green candidate this last time?
Well, yeah, because they're the only ones offering health care for all.
Yeah, that's true. The Democrats are not doing that. Which
No.
They should definitely do. Yeah.
And a lot of other issues I don't support. I believe
think adding it. Well, no, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt. What are you saying?
Oh, no worries. Go ahead. Go ahead.
No, I think that adding a public option to Obamacare is a good idea, and that's why that's one of the reasons I voted for Biden. I think that's a solid idea. I don't think it goes far enough. I think we could do much more, but that's a start. It's a good move in the right direction. So
I think every American needs health care. But we gotta be like Canada and everybody else.
I agree. Yeah,
We have to take care of our own. And if you have money, you can afford to get something special, so you go stay at a nice hotel. A nice hospital overlooking the water somewhere. Go ahead.
Yeah.
But at least let the common folks get health care.
I totally agree with you, man. I'm with you on that. Yeah. It's just a question of what we can get done when we can get it done. You know what I mean? So
I don't know, but back then, look how quick Ike built the interstate system.
Yeah.
Look how quick we are when we go to war. We built so many bombs for wars, but we can't build hospital beds. It doesn't make any sense to me.
No, it doesn't. Dude, I couldn't say it better. You're absolutely right. Absolutely right.
Yeah, and it's like either we're fighting communists in the Korean War or Vietnam War or whatever. We're fighting over something stupid. Well, we should be fighting for health care and make sure humans get a living wage so they can live in this state and every other state and live prosper with everybody else. Not have ghettos, not have trailer parks, not have anything. Just let everybody live together. Then there won't be no more judging. So one day you have a black folk living next to you and they'll be there with a cup of sugar when your white folks won't. You know what I mean? It's just, we got to learn to get along somehow.
Right. Fucking.
Sorry I went from health care to that. No,
from your lips to God's ears, man. I got you.
Wow, you guys are both retarded. But
how so?
No.
How so? How? You just come at me and say I'm retarded, but you don't come anything with it.
Sounds
What's the
beautiful.
problem?
Everything that you say sounds beautiful and grand, but how are you going to implement it?
How are we going to what?
How do you plan on implementing that? Like, okay, so healthcare.
Because we're gonna vote out corrupt politicians, man, on both sides, Republican Party and the Democratic Party. It's fighting with each other in the streets. It's not going to solve anything.
Do you believe everything will work itself out if just money was out of politics in general?
Well, yeah, I think so. Because the people would support them. It wouldn't matter what politics. Dude, how do you feel like the Koch brothers or whatever you say, Soros, the boogeyman, whatever, donates money to dark money, whatever, going into politics? It sucks, dude. They don't work for us. They work for these corporations. They try to make us not have green energy, like fossil. They try to make us use fossil fuels. They make money off of it. And then the stock market, the only reason keep it up right now is because we put so much money into it. We put $1 trillion into it last time. We're going to put another $1 trillion into it. No wonder why it's like in the 30,000% in pandemic. You know what I mean? Sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. No. But it's all bullshit, man. American people should come first. There shouldn't be any corporation, should be any country, should be anything. The American people should get their health care, their living wage, and everything they deserve, man. We are the backbone of America. The lower class, the middle class, the upper class, whatever. But there is a limit to how much one person should own. Nobody needs $100 billion. You can't spend all that.
Yep.
I mean, I get there's a point, but we have to find middle ground.
Now you're talking about fucking Huey Long, dude. I should turn this. No,
because I don't think every man should be a king. We still need leadership. We just need a president that's actually working for the American people. We don't need to change anything. We just need to take money out of politics.
What you just said.
The politicians to work for us.
He's talking about Huey Lewis. He's the working man.
Yeah. No, come on.
What's the news?
There's one point though about Huey though. Long is that, he believed there should have been a cap. There should be a cap on the amount of money that you're allowed to make, basically, or whatever, or accumulate. And he basically said, it's like calling a barbecue and having like one or two people come over and grab what's, meant for 90% of the people at the barbecue, and then just walking away with it. And he's like, hey, come on.
Yeah, man. But when everybody brings something to the table, somebody's not going to end up really walking away with it all.
What do you mean?
Like that concept was somebody coming in and getting there's 10 cheeseburgers and there's two people that take the 3 cheeseburgers each. You know what I mean? There's only three cheeseburgers left or whatever. There's 4 cheeseburgers left. So it's like I don't know. It's like implementing wealth.
I'm not trying to do math right now. All I'm
what we're talking about is capitalism. The one of the features of capitalism is the fact that it's not a zero-sum game. The pie can always get bigger, right? So I don't have a problem with. I don't want to put a cap on how much money somebody makes. I'm not with that. I understand the sentiment, but I'm not. That's not me. I don't feel like we should put a cap like of $100 million on how much you can make. What I do think we should do. What I do think we should do is say, look, man, if just because you can make more money by, say, automating, the kiosks in your restaurant instead of having workers, doesn't mean you should do that, because it hurts your community, because it kills jobs. I understand you can make more money by doing it that way, but let's not do that. Let's be a little patriotic and have some patriotic capitalism where we say, look, people, we want to employ people, we want to make money, but we don't have to make an exorbitant amount of money. We can live with the amount of money we make by employing people and allowing them to make, a living themselves. That's what I'm screaming, right?
All I want is a living wage. If people made a living wage, they can afford to go to these restaurants, and the restaurants or whatever, they can afford to give higher prices, charge higher prices, and everything will work out. It all comes back. It's all one big circle. The middle class and the lower class
really does work, man. It really does.
It does, but crony capitalism does not work.
Right, exactly.
That's the problem.
Yep, you're right.
If we didn't have crony capitalism in the United States, the American dream would be wide open for everybody. Everybody would be dreaming to come back here again, flooding to come back to the United States again. But we're too worried about pumping our money in the military, stupid wars, stupid corporations.
Yep.
Right now we're like the largest oil company. We're an oil company with the military.
Yeah,
it just doesn't make sense.
Fuckface. That's what.
Yeah.
What would you consider crony capitalism?
I don't know. People taking advantage of American people. Capitalism is good as long as they're not like Jeff Bezos taking tax breaks and not paying his employees nothing. He doesn't pay taxes. It's not fair. It's not fair for somebody. It's not fair for somebody making $50,000 a year to pay more taxes than a billionaire.
You're damn right it isn't.
Is that right? Exactly. We're working class.
And Fernando Alonso in the YouTube chat just asked to define crony capitalism, and I appreciate that.
An economic
comment,
system characterized by
Fernando.
close, mutually advantageous relationships between business leaders and government officials.
Yeah, and what the perfect example of that is when you have somebody that works for, say, Comcast, right, and they're the CEO of Comcast, and then they end up being part of the FCA, like, afterwards. You know what I mean? Like, so yeah, they're regulating the industry they used to work in. That's crony capitalism, and that has happened in the Obama administration, in the Trump administration, in the Bush administration. Previously.
Dude, it goes all the way back to Ike. It goes back to Ike, man.
Yes,
I don't think it really was happening.
It goes back to freaking Ike. And then the 60s revolution, when everybody started protesting in the streets and everything, because they're getting all them freedoms that their family had in the 50s taken away.
Yeah. Big truth. You know.
I just hope I'm not making Bobby Pickles upset.
No, you just.
I'm sure Bobby's upset for a living.
You're jumping around from one thing to another. There's no even organized flow of the ideas. It goes from one thing to another.
I'm gonna flow some ideas right in your mouth, Bobby. Is what I'm gonna do. How do you like that?
It's all sarcasm and half truths.
Don't get mad because you're not funny, man. You don't have jokes.
No,
it's okay.
I got jokes.
That too, if I were you.
I don't have jokes. No, I have jokes. I have some.
I got jokes. I got jokes, but I don't want to seem mean.
No, be mean.
No,
man.
please.
All right, I'll just say one, and that's it. And then we gotta get on the politics because it's a waste of time.
Okay.
Hey, Bobby, want to ride a bicycle?
Sure.
Sit on my dick and pet on my balls.
What the fuck, dude? Yeah, this guy. That's stupid. It's a stupid. Very dumb joke.
I know. All right, sorry.
Yeah.
Bobby.
We
We just
should
asked
stick with
this kind of
politics.
shit, though, man. You know.
Yeah, that's all I'm
Bobby.
saying.
How many guinea jokes are there?
Oh, I got millions of them.
None.
But it's not fair. I know, but it's not fair to Italian people. It's just like saying a Cuban joke or anything else. It hurts Italian people. I don't like, you know what I mean? Like, whatever. You know what I mean? Irish people don't like when people call it mix. Damn, sorry, dude. I didn't mean to say that.
No, I don't care. I don't give a damn. I don't care. Like, I take.
Yeah, but people are still too uptight fighting with each other, so they just find excuses to fight with each other when they hear that kind of stuff.
But hey, Brad, Chadford,
one day we'll be there. One day we'll be there.
aren't you on the side of, like, censorship and shit and shutting people up? The people talk too much or whatever. Please be quiet.
Me?
Yeah.
Who?
Yeah. I mean, you're a liberal. I mean, that's what your side does. Your leftist side
Okay,
does.
you understand that I've been censored more on YouTube than you have. You get that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Just because you
And I got a shadow ban, and I got a shadow ban on Facebook way before you even heard of
just
it.
because you have
Right,
no
right, right.
followers doesn't mean.
Dude, Bobby, I was
necessarily.
getting censored on
being
social
censored.
media when you were still sucking your mother's dick. Okay,
Wow.
Mhm.
that's the reality.
I got censored on AOL 1.5 version. How about that?
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm sorry, Bob.
I just got a strike recently for saying something about Mike Pence's wife being a dirty slut, which was obviously a joke. It's obviously not real, but they censored me for slut shaming Karen Pence.
Yeah, but it goes either way. People shouldn't have said that about Melania neither.
Well, they shouldn't have said that. Look, I was on Infowars when Owen Schroyer said that Obama's wife, Michelle Obama, had a cock. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I mean, it's not like these people who say, "Oh, you shouldn't say things about Melania Trump." Oh, please. We went through 8 years of cock shaming Michelle Obama. So let's get over.
I guess you can turn the channel. Everybody has the right to say what they want to say. You have the right to turn the channel.
Sure. I'm not saying anyone should be turned off, like be shut down.
No. Nobody should be censored. Everybody should have a voice.
They didn't even have Melania. Melania is a fucking international supermodel, and they didn't even have her in any fashion magazines or anything like that. Isn't that
Yeah,
kind
let
of
me ask you this,
insane?
Bobby, though. Let me ask you this, though. Seriously, I want to know. if there was a Democratic woman who had posed nude for several magazines, would you guys be like, "Oh, that's cool. There's no problem with that," and you vote for it, and be like, you wouldn't say anything. You Christians wouldn't get upset about that.
Yeah, we would probably. That would probably be some kind of point. But there is a thing within. Listen to me. No, there's a thing within conservatism where you could definitely bounce back, and you can regain your character, and then people will accept you for who you are today rather than who you were yesterday. So there's a forgiveness factor that is on the right side that the left doesn't have. And so while it would be used absolutely at some point as ammo, it wouldn't be used against them for their whole lives. They could redeem themselves if they wanted to, but it'd be on them.
Dude, I think there was an awesome comment just made on YouTube. Neanderthal American says, "I appreciate you, Pickles, giving us the mentally handicapped perspective on things. Much respect."
I mean, that is what it is. It's mentally handicapped. It's emotionally handicapped. That's funny. Physically handicapped could be contributing as well. Handicapped in general, that whole mindset in general, I think is what leads to this kind of thought process, really. I mean, the whole thing is a utopian fantasy. That's what you guys really, listening to your
I'm the
idea,
opposite of a utopian, man. I'm a pessimist.
I know you are. I know you are. I know you are. You're just such a fucking pessimist. You are. That's why you guys
make love, not war.
You guys are sitting there.
Because I don't fight, man. I'm not a fighter. Because I'm not a fighter. I don't fight people. I only protect myself.
Dude, it's a fight every day in this world, dude. Every fucking day.
Debating is one thing. Fighting with each other with a fist is another thing.
Well, Bobby's a master debater. We all know that.
Yeah, he definitely.
That's right.
He went to school for it.
Yeah. Yep.
Especially you.
By the way.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They all look at pictures of Tom Petty and spank it.
Brad Chadford, where did you go to college?
I went to the Art Institute.
Oh my God! It's not even a real college.
It is actually. It's really expensive college.
It's not.
Anyway. Oh no. Then you go back. Hey Dave, where did you go to college?
No. But I'm not trying to intellectually shame you or anything like that. No.
You just did.
No, because that's what the left does, and I'm not doing that. I'm not trying to do that to you.
No, I didn't go to college.
No,
and I hustled my way through high school.
I know.
I just got common sense.
No,
dude, your girlfriend says, haha, good comment, Brad. And, she still calls me Brad, which is fine.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. So thank you for, sitting there and reading the comments. I appreciate it.
Hey, thank you for being here, too. It's a relief. I haven't had somebody with the same mindset on here yet.
I know. Well, hey, man, I appreciate your comments. I think that it's cool because I never really talk to progressives anymore. Like, I always have on my show, the only people I have on are conservatives. So
yeah, I'm a true progressive, man. I go way back.
Yeah, man.
Rage Against the Machine made me this way. Even though Bobby Pickles hates him.
Now it's Rage for the Machine.
Teddy Roosevelt made me this way. You know what I mean? When you go back to real progressives, that's where it started, right?
Well, I always look at growing up. I learned about Teddy Roosevelt. I learned about FDR and World War II. I always loved the war because I always like war movies. There's just knowing the history behind it, so we never go to it. We never have to use our stick.
Right.
We just
I gotta say that Keith76er just commented, look at the small brain on Brad. And don't think for 1 second, Keith, that I don't know that that's a reference to Quentin Tarantino, and that's a reference to a movie that I'm not going to mention because I'm not trying to promote films, but I'm just saying. We all knew. Look at the big brain on Brad. Yeah, we all get it.
Yeah. And that's when he goes, Cowabunga burger.
Yeah.
It was a Big Kahuna burger.
Big Kahuna burger, dude. Yeah.
Big Kahuna burger.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm glad my face isn't on there.
Oh, and then Keith just says, what Roosevelt do about big tech today? Well, you know what he did about the NCAA? back in the day. And this would be like kind of like big tech today. The NCAA, they had a whole bunch of people dying playing football because they had the flying V, like the violent, football games. And they figured out a way to he actually said, look, there's going to have to be some sort of governing body that's going to fix this problem. And so they came up with the NCAA, and they outlawed a whole bunch of things that were killing people. So, Roosevelt was progressive, and he did get involved in regulation. And as far as big tech, I think he would treat it just like he did with the NCAA.
Yeah, and also with that is that's all we're trying to do right now. People ask what the progressive movement is. All we're doing is trying to finish what FDR and MLK wanted and Ike wanted. We just want the American they wanted. It's not. We're not asking for much. We just want the politicians to work for us. I'm pretty sure libertarians and everybody agree with that, but we're just too busy looking at the book and not reading it. I
invite any Proud Boys who want to call up the hotline, 866-970-9997, hit extension 3, and join the chat on the phone. 866-970-9997. If you want to tell these guys why they're idiots, there's one progressive and the other's a leftist, and they're both total idiots. So please, call 866-970-9997 and join the chat. Thank you.
Anyway. Bobby, what do you think about the whole incident in D.C.? Because I haven't really talked to you about this. So we talked the day of. I was there. You were there. But what do you think?
I mean, obviously, I support what happened. I'm not. I don't support any murder or anything like that. But why it happened and stuff like that, I don't support any violence or anything. But why it happened, why people felt it within their hearts to do what they did, I totally understand that. That viewpoint 100%. So, and I think that. They were responding to the fact that they thought that they really, really, truly believe that they are not being heard and that their voice got taken from them in a rigged, fraudulent election. So that's how I feel. What about you?
Well, what's funny is that I was there for most of the, for the march that you guys did. And then at the end of the march.
No comment. No comment on that. I have no idea what you're talking about. If you were there,
right. So you guys,
if you were there hollering at somebody about owing them money or something like that, I have no recollection of that whatsoever. So everything that you're saying right now is probably and most certainly some kind of shtick or
Okay. So at the end of it, yes. You guys were all just having some burritos, some food truck items, just hanging out. Nobody was being crazy. No one was acting stupid. And I was like, you know what? I want to go eat some food. And me and Susan from New York City, we went down to...
Susan from New York City. Where's she at? That sounds like a call-in.
Oh, she's a rusty old lady. She'll probably call in. But anyway, we went over to a restaurant. And that was before everybody went and did the march on the Capitol. But I thought the whole thing was over, man. I thought that it was done. I was like, okay, I'm going to go home now, and I'm going to get on the train. But then it got crazy. And then I saw on CNN when I went into the restaurant, inside the restaurant to take a shit, I saw, all kind of crazy nonsense on the television at CNN. And I was like, oh, what the fuck is going on here?
I think
I was shocked.
I think the thing is being anywhere. See, I am basically a gonzo journalist. Okay, do you understand?
Well, you're like a Hunter S. Thompson kind of guy.
I really am, dude. I really am. What was the first book by Hunter S. Thompson, dude? Do you know?
No, I don't actually.
It was Hell's Angels.
Okay.
He was a Hell's Angels member. He was on the inside, but he was covering it too. He actually got the shit kicked out of him because it was like ratting kind of thing when his book was published. I think he was around somebody when like a murder was being plot. But anyway, the Proud Boys are not the Hells Angels. The Proud Boys are nothing but a fraternity or a drinking club who I think the people are trying to demoralize, everybody. We were talking about that on the earlier stream. They're trying to demoralize us and basically paint us as something that we're not, make us the scapegoats or whatever. We're not. We're not what they say that we are, We're just a bunch of like-minded people who get together and, that's it. We hang out together. We drink together. We talk bullshit. We get wings. We go on fucking trips and shit. We go to, go camping and stuff. You know what I'm saying, man?
I know.
It's just fun times. It's fun times, bro. You've been around a couple things, I think, right?
I've been around more than a couple of things, man. I spent all of 2019, I feel like I actually was Joe Biggs' roommate for a long time. and Enrique, Enrique made me a Proud Boy. He was like against my will. Well, not really against my will, but, he just decided that I was. And so I've been around.
You're really not, though. I mean, you're just so not. God, I hate you so much. So many.
Yeah. You're going with the label. It was just a label. So, we all agree on one thing, but go ahead. Sorry, I'll shut up. I'll go back to smoking.
What was it exactly that you think? So you did the first degree, and you believe you're a Proud Boy? Do you? I mean, so
no. I look. It was all just kind of a joke. It was Enrique thought it was funny, so he was just busting balls. And then I went on Infowars like a week later, and Harrison put a lower third up there that said Brad Chadford Proud Boy. And so everybody assumed that I was, but it's not. I mean, it's just a joke. It's silly, but I don't care. I mean, it doesn't bother me. I'm not,
Yeah, well,
whatever.
Why
but I love some of you guys. Like, man, when I saw Rubio, I was like, hey, man, I gave him a hug as soon as I saw him, and Joe, and you, and all these guys, man. I love you guys, man. I'm not trying to, talk shit and say you guys are bad people because you disagree with me politically. I
really don't know what you're even talking about, but I mean, okay, whatever.
I would love to debate Alex Jones.
Oh yeah, I've done it several times, and I'm telling you, you'd be disappointed.
Dude, he just ends up.
I just want to know. He is. I just want a healthy debate with him. All right. Well, if we're gonna have a healthy debate, then I don't need to talk to them. Maybe they can.
Alex has hung up the phone on me 7 times.
Yeah, I wouldn't deal with that.
Yeah.
You got to keep it healthy. I wouldn't hang up the phone on Bobby.
So, how did you start calling Alex? How did that start?
Well, the first time I actually was on Infowars was Owen actually invited me on the show as a guest.
Oh, yeah, so that's right. On the Twitter, right? Or something like that?
Yeah, on Twitter. And then, so I was on the show on Skype, and I talked to him for a while. And then I became a regular. I was on for I think I was on at least a dozen times. It was something like that. And, but I cursed one time, and they got mad at me. I said the Boston Police Department did jack shit. During the actual Street Pride Parade. I don't know if you guys remember that, but that was back last summer. And they got pretty pissed at me. They gave me a call. They were like, "Hey, don't curse on the show anymore." I said, "Fine." And then Harrison actually booked me. Maybe it was 2 months ago, and then called me back the next day when I was supposed to be on the show, and said we can't have you on because they don't want liberal opinions on the show anymore.
I mean, that makes some sense, man. I mean, it's a lost cause.
Alex censored me, man.
Yeah.
It's a lost cause.
He wouldn't let me on his live feed. All those people on there attacked me for no reason because I disagreed with them.
Right. That's it. I mean, it's not a free speech forum. It's a right-wing speech forum. That's all there is to it.
Yeah, and then they had a troll follow you around. I had one for 3 years follow me around trying to find out who I was. It was so stupid.
Yeah. What do you think about that, Bobby?
Well, about his, being a right. What? I don't think that's necessarily true, man. I think that you're just blaming it on that and the fact that.
No, I'm telling you, I had a conversation with a person that you and I both know, and he told me straight up, "You can't be on here anymore because you're a liberal."
He's right.
I don't think it's true.
It went from. Our shows went from supporting Clinton.
Say untalented, say unfunny, unoriginal, just
That's not what it
everything
was,
he says is
on...
nonsense. Like everything he says is, totally ignorant and we waste our time even having him on.
That's not,
yes,
that's not
correct.
What he said.
That's a good reason. But
he said nothing of the sort.
This other reason is not true, probably. You just made it up in your brain.
You ask him then. Ask him. Trust me. I don't have to. You can just someone listen to the show and put it in there. Put a little comment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I'm telling the truth and I know it. So you can ask him, and I have no fear that you're going to find out that I was wrong because I'm not.
Mm-hmm.
So knock yourself out, booby.
Mm-hmm. So we didn't learn anything really because do you want to bring up like an exact, like how about like we talk about, let's take it like point to point. What's an issue that we could talk about that we could try to figure out right now? Because
let's talk about healthcare.
We have three different points right now. There's three different points probably.
Okay,
Yeah, but I'm independent.
Who else is trying to join? Oh. Okay, the Keith 76 is gonna join, I guess.
Feels in English. To accept this call, press 1. To send.
Hello. You've joined the cast. What up?
Yeah.
Iron Cannoli. You can call this guy. He's the Iron Cannoli.
Iron Cannoli.
Yeah.
Noble Cannoli.
No, now you're Noble Cannoli.
Yeah, he's 7'6".
Yeah, dude, you're the best. Noble Cannoli.
Again, I didn't join before. What are you talking about?
What's up?
You said again. You said I'm not going to join again. I wasn't up.
Oh, no. Oh, did I say again? Oh, sorry. Let's not get all hung up on that. Not to use.
Oh, okay. I got it on YouTube, and there's a delay, so I better.
Oh, yeah. You got to turn that off. Turn it down.
Yeah, it's off. No, I wanted to go back to, I know you guys got onto another topic talking about PC and whatnot, but I wanted to go back to what they were talking about how limiting how much money people can make, how much an American citizen can make. Like, are they serious about that? Or are you guys, like, going to college?
Oh, no. Well, you know what I was bringing up?
That.
Yeah. I was bringing up
like,
something.
No more trailer parks, no more projects, and we're all going to walk down the street in harmony and rainbows and, like...
No, I don't think there should be any limit to how much money people can make at all. I don't think there should be.
Not on anymore?
No, I'm not for limits. I'm a capitalist. I think everybody should be able to make as much money as they want.
Yeah, and I'm a capitalist. That's why I don't use my real name.
Before, someone was talking about there should be a limit about how much money people can make, and that there shouldn't be any trailer parks or projects and something like that.
I said that.
Yeah, that's like, you really believe that? Like, I mean, is that really your reality? Like, you think that can actually happen in this country?
Why not?
Because then you have to get government involved, and you're talking about crony capitalism. What about crony government officials? I mean, you don't think it would be the same thing with that? You want to put the power in the hands of the government?
So what I was saying about that is like, I mean, people need a living wage. White, black, woman, whatever, human species. Everybody needs a living wage. Anything less is slavery.
Power in the government's hands to change, certain things, certain laws and certain regulations. You're going to trust the government to straighten that stuff out?
No, not at all. I just rather have opportunity for mom and pop shops. I mean, you have places like McDonald's coming in their franchise. They buy the real estate and they outbid you on the quality of burgers, and it puts mom and pop shops out of business. Same thing with Amazon. It's just right now the American people are getting gobbled alive, and the only people that are striving are the corporations. The balance is off. There needs to be a balance between the two. Too much of anything is bad. And right now the balance has been off since the 1950s. And either we're going to do something about it, or we're going to still keep being taken advantage of and we won't have flying cars by 2040, because I know back then in the 80s and 90s, when you saw Back to the Future 2, you thought we'd be having flying cars by now.
Well, we
So it's like-
should have fucking flying cars.
We should, but it's corporations holding us back. It's nothing to do with green energies, the sea levels rising, for whatever. It always happens. I'm talking about, like, not paying for gasoline anymore that poisons our environment and poisons our water. It's, like, not efficient, so why use it?
How far do you want to go back? I mean, Tesla invented a way that we didn't have to have all this power and all this usage. I mean,
But the problem with
that you put into the ground and fucking it generates power.
the problem with Tesla is it's a private company, and they're not getting instead of getting billions of dollars of.
Cannoli, are you on are you on speaker?
Yeah, why?
Can you take it off speaker?
Oh, yeah, sorry, is that better?
Yes, so much better.
Yo, yeah, 100%, yeah.
Oh my God, yes.
My bad.
It's all good.
Oh, no worries.
Perfect. Way better. Yes.
No, I'm talking about the inventor, Nikola Tesla. He invented a way
Oh, him, yeah.
electric without a grid, without lines and all that, and they never let him do it.
Yeah, Edison killed him.
Someone invented a tire that could never wear down, but they won't let that patent because it would destroy.
Somebody invented a air-powered motor that can run off air and it can last forever. But they buy the patents, they destroy them, and they keep making us buy gas. It's crony capitalism.
Like the solar shit is the same thing. It's just a trick that they pull, and they're oh yeah, solar power, blah blah blah, because they're invested in all these big companies that make solar panels, and they're
that kind of doesn't make a whole lot of sense, because when you think about the amount of subsidies that we give to the oil and gas industry over
the Iraq War.
Yeah, so we pay them an outrageous amount of money to be what they are, which is the dominant energy source in this country. And then people complain, well, if we give subsidies to solar or to wind or whatever this other stuff is, we're somehow picking winners and losers. But that's bullshit. We've already picked a winner. We picked the oil and gas industry.
Yeah. It's crony capitalism.
Because under Obama, they were switching it, and that's what it's going back to now. It's going to go back to that green shit.
Good.
It's just a cover-up.
Dude, we pump more oil under Obama than any other president. Obama was the fracking king. Okay, he did nothing for green energy.
I thought I was talking.
Him and Joe Biden. Joe Biden was the same thing. They make so much money off the oil industry. They set people like Elon Musk back.
They also drone strike more countries and more drone strikes.
Yeah, he's a drone king. He's a drone king. He's an oil king. He's everything.
And what do you think? Is there something different? You think Biden's going to?
No, not at all. I didn't vote for the guy. I mean, he's not my problem, huh?
So you voted for the Green Party or whatever?
Yeah, I went to the Green Party because they're the only ones offering health care for all. Even though people call them commies and this, call me that, I don't care. They're going to give people health care. That makes sense to me.
Okay, well, that's another topic I want to say. Health care for all. I'm a veteran. I'm not like a war hero or anything, but I'm a veteran. I use the VA system. I think Brad does too, right? If I'm not mistaken, I heard your last podcast. I mean, what a mess is that? I mean, it was better under Trump. You can't deny that.
The problem with that is
if you can't even get veterans are what? Maybe a third, if that, of the population.
No, not even close to a third. Yeah, but look,
whatever.
I mean,
like an eighth or something. But if you can't even get that straight, you want to put healthcare in the hands of the government to give everyone fucking healthcare? Like, how do you think that's going to go?
I think it's better than not having it. I mean, seriously.
It's crony capitalism. Why can't just veterans get the same healthcare as everybody else? Why can't the veterans get like the same health care?
Well, that's what he was doing with Veterans Choice. Veterans Choice, if you couldn't be seen within 2 months.
Which was signed into law in 2013 by Barack Hussein Obama, not Donald fucking Trump. I mean, are we serious about this now? We don't have, I'm not going to pretend I'm stupid because you prefer that I do that. Seriously, this fucking law was put into place by Barack Obama in 2014. All right, I don't want to hear any more bullshit about Veterans Choice from Trumpists, Trump supporters. You can go stick it up your mother's ass. It's not true.
Oh yeah,
you guys didn't. He didn't do that.
Never implemented it, dude. And the veterans, healthcare workers made more money under the Veterans Union was stronger.
Right.
Veterans Healthcare Workers Union was stronger. Way stronger under a leftist government. Why do you think they always campaign for the left candidate?
What branch were you in?
Navy.
Ah, shipmate. What ship you serve on?
No, I was never. I'm not a boat person. I was a CV.
Do we have boats in the Navy? We don't have boats in the Navy, boy.
Whatever, dude. I was never on a ship or whatever. I mean, I'm not.
Hey, first of all, sorry to interrupt both of you, but I'd like to thank you for your service. I appreciate it.
All right, I appreciate that, but no. First of all, no real fucking sailor says the word boat, so you can just fuck yourself.
I was never on a ship, so fuck you.
Yeah, well then you weren't in the Navy. You weren't in the Navy, so I don't want to hear shit.
Look up Naval Mobile Construction Battalion, you moron. You really are a moron.
Yeah, CVs are engineers.
I'm not. Oh, you're a CV.
Oh my god, you don't know what a CV is, and you're in the Navy.
I know what a CV is. They help build
every person
everything.
that was in the Navy is like, man, I wish I would have took the CVs. I wish I was a CV. And this guy says, I'm not.
Yes,
I wasn't
but no.
You guys help the war machine.
Hot Rod, I know what a CV is, but no CV would actually say the word boat.
Watch the movie with John Wayne, The Fighting CVs, and then get back to me.
Hell yeah.
Dude, I'm telling you right now, no CV
I support the CVs.
who I ever served with, and I served with a lot of them, would ever use the word boat. All right, you're a bonehead, obviously. A shit.
Okay, whatever.
Who doesn't know fuck all about the Navy. What'd you get out? Is it fucking E3 because you're a retard? Look, man, I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it.
Oh, I'm a retard because I got out as an E3. Okay. That's it.
Oh, the R word sucks.
Anyway, back to the point. Look at the VA. You think you know everything about it, and you fucking don't know shit about it.
No, I know plenty about it, motherfucker.
If you can't even straighten out that, you want to put the whole American population or whatever on a fucking...
No, I'm saying if you say the word boat as a sailor, then you weren't a real sailor.
Okay, cool. I was a CD. I was never on a ship, so...
Yeah, but you wouldn't use...
They're more engineers. They're more inland. They could be on rivers.
But I'm not a boat person. That's a...
Yeah, because...
Hey,
he's a joke.
You could prove that you served, right? You can prove that you served, right?
I'm not saying he didn't serve. I'm sure he did. Yeah,
that's all that matters to me.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
You got sacrifice for this country no matter what.
No sailor says the word
boat at a Gulfport, Mississippi.
He didn't say he was a sailor, you stupid...
I rotated the...
All right, I think we got to move on from this one because it's not really going anywhere.
Okay.
Yeah, well, he's obsessed.
Sorry.
Rather than talking about the topic like typical liberal.
Yeah.
All right, let's go back to healthcare. Let's just go back to healthcare.
Healthcare for all the people.
Can I say one thing? Can I say one thing? Look at this guy. He's trying to build rapport with you, Brad. He's trying to say, hey, I'm also, I'm also in there too. I experienced the same kind of thing. On one aspect, he's saying that, but he's saying that it's a mess. He is experiencing some kind of universal health care as you are as well. But he's saying it's a mess. So, hear about on that.
I'm just saying, nobody says the word boat who is actually served.
That's what he's obsessed about.
Nobody says the word boat.
I'm pretty sure you can say he served.
Bro,
don't say boat again. Don't ever say fucking boat again.
Yo, Iron Cannoli, don't you hate him so much?
Oh my god!
Why
can't we all just get along?
We can't all just get along. We can't get along. I'm not going to tolerate the word.
I know his type.
Oh, no worries.
Yeah, I know his type.
Hey, but just don't say boat again. And that's it. No more.
Toy boat.
No, come on! You're killing me over here. I'm trying to talk about healthcare.
I'm over.
It actually does say, listen to this. According to the U.S. Naval Institute, a boat, generally speaking, is small enough to be carried aboard a larger vessel. As a vessel large enough to carry a smaller one
shove it up your ass,
is a ship.
Jeez, come on.
You got to be 6 foot to be in the Coast Guard. This way you can walk the shore.
Yeah.
Whoa.
It's a good one.
I respect the Coast Guard, man. They're good people.
Do you?
Oh yeah, man. I respect anybody who serves our country.
Yeah, good.
That's why I don't like wars.
You're pro-drug war?
No, I'm against drugs, man. I'm against a drug war. It's a waste of time and money.
Coast Guard, that's their main function.
So, Cannoli, what did the CBs get to
do? Hey, I tell you what, if we legalized it, there wouldn't be anybody. Why can we brew beer when we can't grow pot in our house in Florida? Well, it's not fair. It's a prohibition, and prohibition doesn't work in the United States, and it's got to end. You can't be taxed. It can't be anything. It's not fair. I mean, plus they're busting people for coming in this country illegally, blah, 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 but whatever. As long as there's a market for it, we're going to have to build ships.
If we can't figure out how to get the veterans universal health care, how are you going to figure out how to get the whole country universal health care? That's my question. How are you going to...
Well, I think we have to figure out how to get everybody universal health care right the fuck.
Everybody get the same health care, rich or poor.
Exactly.
Dude, I'm
what?
saying,
That's never going to happen. The rich people are going to pay money.
How do you figure?
Because
it happens in Europe. It can't happen here. You know how the healthcare for all came to plan? It was from the Marshall Plan. The Marshall Plan was implemented in Europe.
Like, name one country. Europe isn't just one big country. You're talking about little, small countries.
Oh, I'm sorry. No, okay, after World War II, we pushed on the Marshall Plan to get rid of fascism and to make sure that the European people were taken care of. So we gave them help. We made sure they had health care. We gave them the ideas what the progressives' ideas were before and after the war.
Go to Sweden and then go to Germany and then go to Poland and tell me if it's all one European.
No, it's not. But you gotta understand, Denmark.
Everybody in Poland
you can't just snowball into Europe.
But no. For instance, the number one healthcare in the United States is not in the United States. I apologize. I'm pretty stoned. But the number one healthcare need in the world is Denmark. Number two is Italy.
Okay,
they're both European countries.
Genius. What's the population of Denmark and what's the population of America?
I don't know. I mean, you can whatever. I mean, what's the population of Europe and what's the population of the United States? I mean, Florida's. What state are you from?
I live in Florida right now.
Oh, I'm in Florida too. So it's like, you know, I mean, Florida. But people from Georgia and people from Mississippi and New York are not the same as Floridians. We get hit by hurricanes and nobody gives a crap about us.
Oh my God!
We know we go through.
Government.
Yeah, but I don't know, man. If it works in Canada and works everywhere else,
I want to pick out my question. My original question is: if you can't figure out healthcare for only a fifth or whatever population, how are you going to figure it out for the whole fucking country? Okay, that was.
But listen, if we take,
can I make?
I'm answering. I'm answering it. I'm answering right now. Okay. Is if we stop spending money on wars for oil and wars and giving money to other countries that hate us, and we basically bribe them to like us, and the countries that we. But I'm just saying, we give money and we give billions of dollars to Israel when Trump was in office, and they give their own people health care. So why don't we get health care? Why don't we get free college?
American-backed companies. Most of the money that goes to Israel is through American contracts.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not trying to get the issue of Israel.
Can I make a point here? I want to make a point. Look, the bottom line is what we spend on healthcare is outrageous because our costs when people go to the emergency room are exorbitant, right? So we could fix this very simply by saying, look, we want to do this as a capitalist system. We want the cost of a thing to represent the actual cost it takes for the providers plus a reasonable profit. But instead, we don't do that. What we do is we have MRIs that cost an outrageous amount of money. They don't represent the actual cost of providing that service plus a reasonable profit. They're just made up by fucking people who decide they want to fleece the customers, right? And we allow this to go on. This isn't real capitalism. This is horse shit. You know, so we should stop doing that. If we could stop doing that, we maybe figure out a way to actually do that.
Let me just pause you on that one.
I agree with him on that one.
No, I totally agree with you. However, where does personal accountability come into this? When you look at the culture of America and you see a 300-pound lady on the cover of Cosmo and it says, "This is healthy," Where does personal accountability come into? I mean,
Then you know what?
On making men.
Hey, then you know what? Be like Europe. Improvise. It's like for preventative maintenance, like you do in cars and everything. Do with people. Give people gym memberships, so they'll go to the gym like the YMCA. Make that thing legal, so people would exercise.
Just be personally accountable and go to the gym on their own. Why can't they drive by a McDonald's instead of driving?
Because it saves money. Why is $1? Why does it cost more for a head of lettuce than it is a cheeseburger at McDonald's?
Yeah, but that's personal choice, though, dude. That's personal choice. What are you talking about?
It's not a personal choice because vegetables cost money. They cost more money than meat.
Stop with that. Have
Dude,
you been
stop
to the
with
market
that.
lately? It's not true.
Yeah.
Produce is the least amount of money, dude. Produce is the least amount.
That's the fucking biggest bullshit excuse.
It costs money, man, especially if you want to go organic, man. That's crazy.
Dude, I work in the health and physical fitness industry. That's all bullshit. You can be healthy on a budget.
Bro, I
But
go
it's easier to pull
to
into a fucking McDonald's and stuff.
Yeah, I don't
go
think
to
you're
a-
wrong in the sense that I don't think you're wrong in the sense that you can be healthy on a budget, but the problem is that a lot of people live in food deserts where you don't actually have access to a supermarket where you can buy a fucking tomato.
100%.
No,
100%.
That's true. That's true.
All right, hold on a second. Let me finish my point. I live in Boston, right? I previously lived in Dorchester, right, which is the biggest neighborhood in the city of Boston, right? There's no fucking supermarket anywhere near me. I happen to do a job where I make enough money I can afford to order Peapod, or I can drive, down the way to the supermarket. But most people in my neighborhood who don't have cars and can't afford to do that, they end up shopping at the bodega, so they eat crap.
There's no bus or train to the store.
Right. There's no way for them to get to the fucking
we should
place.
offer incentives for people.
For them to Uber,
I'm
bus,
seriously
train.
telling you that.
Listen.
I am.
We should start.
Because I know it to be true.
That's all government handouts.
Can I hop in here for
I
a
don't believe it,
second?
dude.
We should offer
The thing is,
incentives
it's just
then
like
for
people that
people
get stuck
to
in the
open up.
projects
Fuck.
and the mobile homes. They're like, oh, I can't.
Dude, the problem is maybe people
Stop playing the victim. Man, like, pick yourself up instead of spending this and this on whatever you're spending on. Why not put it into your health? Why not put it into your... But instead, you want to blame the government and say, oh, MRIs or work or blah, blah, blah.
No, because these people are spending all their fucking money on rent, bro. They're spending all their money on rent.
they're fucking
They don't
depressed.
have any. They don't have any other money to spend on
If this is true,
nutrition.
you're talking about like a millisection of society. You're talking about
No, I'm not. Hey, you know what, dude? I don't.
It's
I
like
don't
this everywhere, bro. This pandemic killed people. It really hurt everybody.
You don't understand. There are millions.
Anyway,
of
I
people
just wanted to
in
say,
this
where
country.
does personal accountability come into all this? I know you guys talk about like healthcare and stuff. There has to be where you better yourself. And like I was saying, Proud Boys was based on making men better men. All right, it was a millennial who couldn't get laid.
Is that what it is?
And as a joke, that's how it started. If you look at how it started, it was a joke.
You don't need to tell me shit. You don't need to tell me about how it got
all
started.
about
Because
personal accountability, and for some reason, anyone who is for personal accountability and for actually, with that go in line with conservative values, we're scumbags because we don't
I
want
didn't
our
say
money
you were a
going to people
scumbag,
who-
first of all.
No, I didn't ever say you were a scumbag.
I didn't say.
I have respect. No, I got respect for you, dog.
But look what's going on with conservatives now. Do you guys think that's okay? That they're freezing bank accounts? That you can't do fundraisers?
You guys are not
in the
conservative.
military, if the right wing.
No. The last conservative was Ike, and he died a long time ago.
Yeah, the idea that guys like you or any of the Proud Boys or Enrique or fucking Joe or any of these guys are conservative is a fucking joke. That's ridiculous. They're not conservative.
Okay, so what is a conservative?
What
to you?
are we then?
Judeo-Christian values? That's not
A
conservative.
conservative to me is Barry Goldwater. That's like a Ronald Reagan. That's a conservative.
Barry
You guys
Goldwater
aren't
is a-
that.
What are we then?
I disagree with Ronald Reagan about being conservative.
Label us, you fucking asshole! You label us.
Yeah, I'll label you right in your
You compared us
face,
to a
Bobby.
KKK supporter. Yeah, that's exactly.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not. Hey, I'm not labeling anybody, man. I'm an independent dude.
Not you.
I'm
You
cool.
guys aren't conservative. You're not conservative.
What are we?
You guys are full of shit.
What's conservative?
Conservative is someone who
You're
doesn't
just
like
a
trade
pessimist,
tariffs.
dude. You're a pessimistic son of a bitch, dude. And you take that position on every single issue.
I would like to know what his definition
God.
of conservatism is if he knows it.
A conservative is a
is.
fiscal. You want me to answer the question? Or you want to talk?
Yeah, I want your definition of it.
My definition of a conservative, which is the actual definition of a conservative, is someone who does not believe in trade tariffs, someone who is fiscally conservative, meaning you never ever spend more than you have, and you believe that the government should be just small enough to fit up your ass, right? That's what a conservative is, right? What you guys are
No debt.
is a weirdo
That's the
version
financial aspect.
of
How about the rest?
nationalism. Hold on, I'm not done yet. I'll tell you when I'm fucking finished. What you guys have is a weirdo version of conservatism in which you decide to impose your religious views and your silly ass social views on everybody else. There's absolutely nothing conservative about spending 20 times. There's absolutely nothing conservative about spending 20 times what you take in the federal government. You guys are not conservative, not even slightly.
On people. Look what you're doing to sex education of transgender and gay sex in kindergarten now.
Right, so you admit all you
Dude. That's just, who cares if somebody's willing, if somebody's physically able to fight for a country, who cares what they are, if they're trans or whatever like that. If they're willing to die for a country, they can be whatever they want. Huh?
You can't on the front line with them, and they don't have to be held up.
That's not my fault.
The aspect of you.
It's not my fault.
We have to accept
If girls don't like you, it's not my
your
fault.
computer. Oh, who cares, man? Let anyone join the military. Oh yeah, well go on a fucking mission in the middle of Afghanistan.
Yeah, again, you didn't serve on a ship, so you wouldn't know the fucking.
I'm not saying I did, but I'm saying just if you.
Hey man, if more people cared about people in the military,
they help for the same physical test as you do because I'm exempt from that because I want to wear lipstick or whatever the fuck. You want to fight with them on the same side? Come on, man.
Yeah, this guy's you're a Fugazi sailor.
Listen, if there's any respect,
personal military record, which you seem to be obsessed with. Let's just talk about.
If there's any respect in the military, women will not be getting raped in the military.
Well, that happens all the time, right?
It happens a lot to women. You hear about it all the time. You guys can't even respect women in the military right now.
I know. I agree with you.
No wonder why nobody wants transgender people in there.
Yeah. This fucking kid, he doesn't know.
I don't even understand what that has to do with the fucking topic that I brought up.
But it's like, dude, but it's like,
But who's not physically capable, and you're talking about women getting raped. What the fuck does that have to do?
No, I'm talking about because we all have to be Americans. We're not individuals. We're like, if somebody wants to wear lipstick, who cares? Let them do it.
You're not gonna be fighting alongside me as a man.
You wouldn't know. How the fuck would you know?
They'll have a bun. They'll have a bun, and they'll be look like a girl.
How would you know, son? How would you know?
Adam's apple.
When did you ever, sir? When did you ever fucking end up on a boat?
Adam's apple, dude. It doesn't matter if they're willing to save your life. Who cares?
Well, I'm saying to homeboy right there. I'm saying.
No. I'm just trying to talk to him.
Yeah, you don't know shit about being a sailor because you weren't. So I'm just saying, you went to.
He was a Stevie. He helped our country.
What did they teach you in Great Lakes? How to be a sailor?
First of all, if you're a sailor, you're not even on the front line. So I don't know who you think you're like what.
Listen, Stevies deserve a lot of respect, man.
Really? You think I didn't deploy, motherfucker?
At least we're on the ground. At least we're we're there. This guy's on a boat somewhere.
No shit about what anyone does. So
okay, first of all, Brad Chadford, listen to me. You're only taking it out on this guy because he has a little bit less of clout as far as really serving in some kind of action capacity, but you are not far off of him, my friend. You're not that far off. Oh,
you think so, Bobby?
Hey,
look.
Well, what?
Dude, this has nothing to do with the topic. This is what liberals do. They go off the topic and they take it to a personal attack. This is what you guys do every
I'm not. Okay. I'm not liberal.
I'm not. I'm just saying.
You are personally attacking. You're personally attacking. You immediately
talk to me. I'm an independent. I'm an independent progressive. Talk to me.
they can't face you one-on-one with the topic because they get shot down constantly, so they make it personal. This has been a trend.
I'm not making it personal in a.
Yes, it is. This is what you
Well,
guys
no.
do.
He's bringing, but he's bringing up
Bobby.
You're obsessed on my
Cannoli. What do they do? Cannoli. What do the CBs?
Bobby,
do?
did I say something wrong?
No, listen. Hold on. Quiet for 1 second, Dave. Let me find out. What do the CBs do?
The CBs are construction work.
We're civil engineers, dude. We build runways and camps and stuff like that for people.
D-Day, baby. D-Day. This is War of the Pacific.
We were big in the South Pacific. We were.
It's important work. I understand that.
You guys helped us win wars, man. Respect.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So
there's nothing wrong with CBs.
And then
there's nothing wrong with CBs. They do
talking
important work.
so much.
Before I wasn't in the Navy because I was just.
But
no, I didn't say you weren't in the Navy.
Okay. So
listen to me. I said.
Let's talk about healthcare.
You guys, stop for 1 sec, please. So, but he's bringing up, Cannoli. He's bringing up a good point though, because he's not going after you completely. Well, yes, he is, because he's really kind of a hypocrite. He's not like a war hero or anything like that himself.
I never said I was.
I could say that, right? So, what?
I'm not a war
But he's
hero. I never said I was.
I know, but
I go out of my way to say that.
You're bringing up a point, though. You're bringing up a point. Do you think that you have the ability to put yourself in that position of being out there and being deployed, Cannoli, and being around, transgender? You would not feel safe serving. I mean, there's some brutes out there. Maybe maybe I don't know. I mean, I guess it's to each his or its own, her own. I don't know, man. Maybe.
Well, listen, dude, there's exceptions. I mean, we let Tara, come up and.
Right, maybe there would be an exception. I don't want to be like a closed-minded person.
But overall, you can't just say, hey, I don't know.
I'm not going to hate anybody.
But they're Americans. They're Americans.
I'm saying
if you're asking the opinion of somebody who never served on a ship, what they would feel like if they served on a ship with transgender people, I'm sorry, but I don't give a flying ass fuck.
I wasn't talking about a ship. I was talking about being on the front lines, like actual.
Yeah, I know you wouldn't talk about a ship because you ain't never seen one, boy.
Okay, well, anyway,
let's try to talk it out. We'll try to talk this out. We gotta be productive. Oh, they're coming to get you, Bob.
He's floating around hundreds of miles.
They're coming to get you.
Reflecting his rank.
But listen, healthcare is good it makes America healthy. Green energy makes America safe because China and everybody else are doing it right now, and we're way behind.
Personal accountability. What are you doing to better yourself? What are you doing to better your community? You can't
but then you're going to be going to the libertarian
on rich people and on blah blah blah. Come on, man, get serious. Each person needs to better themselves. And you listen, forgive me, but forgive me. Not push your morals on anyone else. But when you have it on the cover of a 300-pound woman on the cover of Cosmos saying this is fit or this is being in shape, you're letting people just do whatever they want. You want to talk about healthcare costs?
Bobby, you ever messed with a 300-pound woman?
That.
What?
There's nothing you can do about the fat people. You gotta live with them, just like everybody else.
What's the fattest lady you ever
can be
met?
an example. I mean,
I had a one-night stand once with a fat girl. Yes, I've done that.
I mean,
and then I ran out of the room.
Fat people need love too.
Yeah.
Hey, you could be big and be healthy.
Talking about pushing your morals on a culture.
But who's going to listen? My kids.
We're in a culture war.
But nobody's listening to that, dude.
Pushing your dick into a fat lady, not pushing your morals. I think there's a difference.
There's
I don't know. Let people
anyone else for your own fucking problems. And you
listen. If people are going to do cocaine, they can do it. If people want to eat a cheeseburger, they can do it. You know, I mean, there people who know what they're putting into their body.
Okay, but
if people are miserable, they're fat for a reason or something.
But then the healthcare
people do
happens. If you abuse your body though, and then
you live in Massachusetts, right, Brad? You live in Massachusetts, right?
Yes.
My body, my choice.
Social Security, you can get Social Security benefits for being diabetic in New York State, and I'm sure in Massachusetts. So
I'm sorry, say that again?
Do this stuff, you can get Social Security benefits, disability, for being diabetic.
Yeah.
Am I not?
That's only 1% of. That's like 22% of the population.
Oh, wait. So because of the choices that you made of the stuff to put into your body, now I have to pay you.
Well, I think that's a reasonable position to take. Like, I understand what you're saying. You don't want to be saddled with, other people's bad choices, and I get that, man. I mean, I'm not saying that you're
into the
wrong.
bigger perspective of everything, healthcare. You're talking about government spending. You're talking about, like, why does that not match up with the guy who makes $100 million because he was smart and worked hard and invested his money into a business and put it into stocks? Like, you're
okay.
You shouldn't make that much money. But the
I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying, but my counter to that would be, look, if somebody lives in a neighborhood where there's not a decent grocery store, they can't buy fresh vegetables and meats and things of that nature, and they end up, eating, crap Chef Boyardee bullshit for a long time, and they get diabetes, then, that's not exactly the same thing as making intentionally bad choices. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, but then listen, have incentives, set up incentives for private businesses or whatever to open up, food markets in those neighborhoods and provide good food to those people.
Yeah.
They tried to open.
I'm all for that.
That's how you do it, though.
When they open a Whole Foods.
Sure. But we're not.
Hey, urban farming, dude. Urban farming is going to be the future.
Yeah.
You don't.
Yeah, look, I'm all for all of that as long as we can actually do that to start building
But you cannot
local
implement
grocery stores.
You can't implement it with the government.
You
How
can.
else do you how do you figure we're going to do it?
How do we pull together for a war?
And here's the problem: when you talk
The
about
government.
eating, did you see recently they said veganism is white supremacist? If you're a vegan,
Well, I'm
you're
not
a white
aware of that.
supremacist.
Hey, I'm a vegan two times a week.
That was trending.
I'm part vegan. I'm part vegan over here.
Okay,
Right.
so if you're in touch with the vegan community, because my girlfriend is vegan, so she.
I'm not really. I know about flesh and all that.
Veganism is white supremacy. So,
But that's their opinion.
This is a culture war, dude. This is a culture war.
Yeah, but we got to end it. We got to end it by talking about it and having healthy debates about it.
At least we're trying.
Hey, we've been productive so far. Yeah, we went off track a little bit, but we're coming back to the same point.
Yeah,
We got to do more of this, man. Definitely to save our country.
Yeah, definitely.
We have to work together. The establishment's never going to work with us.
Did you learn anything, Brad? I mean, did you learn anything at all?
You know what? I learned.
You're the most closed-minded person. Now you're going to say your joke. Watch. Here it comes.
Give me a second. I should have said. I regret what I said about my man being a fake sailor and shit like that. I apologize. Seriously, I do. Like I don't mean to. I'm not trying to. It's not okay. It's not okay.
The only reason why I jumped on. One of the only reasons why I jumped on here is I listened to your podcast with Bobby, which I thought was funny as hell. But
it was kind of funny. Actually.
It was funny, yeah. But no, dude, it's fine. But I'm saying
no, it's not. It's not, and I want to say it's not. And I owe you an apology, and I'm sorry for having said what I said.
All right, apology accepted.
Thank you.
Respect, man. We get more. We need more respect in this country.
Yeah.
You go to Jamaica and you try to be a jerk, you're gonna get beat up.
Right. Yeah. I like Jamaican jerk. It's not bad.
Here's the thing,
that's good meat.
Yeah, we could sit here. No, but seriously, we could sit here. We could have this conversation. We have all these different perspectives. But the problem right now is that, I mean, I don't know if you guys really are willing to acknowledge it. That, like, if you're a Trump publican or whatever you want to call us, we're not conservatives, I guess.
Yeah.
But a Trumpist, they're actually discriminating against us with banks, with censorship, with higher education. Like, we're being suppressed.
They've been doing this to the progressives, man.
Agree with us or?
They do it to progressives. We had to deal with the same problems, man. You're not the only one.
Shh, quiet.
When did progressives not ever have a voice?
Dave,
in the country?
Dave, I want you to please shut your mouth, Dave, and listen and address the point. Address the point we're talking about right now, right here, today, now. This is happening right now. This is something that's happening, and it's a fucked up thing. So why don't you have a bleeding heart, like with this, like everything else?
Hey, just stop wasting time and let him finish.
I'm not bitching about it because we will never play the victim. We're going to fight through these 4 years or 2 years and get people elected. If you saw the census, we're going to have more seats in the House in Texas and Florida, and actually some of the other more liberal states like Massachusetts, California are losing seats. So I'm not sitting here saying, well, we're being... I'm just saying, like, think about what's going on. Like, you have the majority, or they have the majority of the House, the Senate, and the presidency, and they are literally doing all they can to silence the opposition. And this, last I checked, America is checks and balances. There's going to be no more checks and balances if this keeps going on. And I want to know, are you guys okay with that?
No, it happens to Bernie. It happens to AOC. It happens to everybody on the progressives. They don't like us because we don't take money from them.
Not in office.
They can't control people. They can't control us. And oh, sorry, go ahead.
No, I'm just saying that's ridiculous. AOC's had a voice on Twitter and on Big Tech and all that ever since he's been in office.
Yeah, but so does Tulsi Gabbard. But I'm just saying, Tulsi Gabbard is a progressive to me. I respect her, mad respect her. She fought for our country. She wants to serve for our country in the Congress. But a lot of progressives don't agree with her. But because they have their different mindsets. Like, some believe in communism. Some believe in they just are too far to the left. They don't want to be open-minded towards it.
Look, let me tell you something about Tulsi Gabbard, right? So
no one answered the question. So
no, go ahead. Sorry. Go ahead.
Are you guys cool with the silencing of?
No, I said no. I'm not. I'm not cool with it.
All right.
I'm not cool with the green thing being silent. What happens if the Republicans, when they said they wanted to get rid of AOC because she said stupid shit? It's the same thing. It's censoring us.
Get rid of AOC. I mean,
nobody's saying get rid of AOC.
You can't just kick someone out of Congress.
Listen, nobody's saying
what they're trying to do that. The green.
That's what they do with Marjorie.
Can I?
We just meme the shit out of her.
Go ahead, Tulsi Gabbard.
Yeah, I wanted to make a point about Tulsi. When I went to New Hampshire, which is very close to me, and I, hung out a little bit after her, speech. We took a photo, which you can see. It's on my Twitter account, my profile picture. She did press her breasts against me in a very aggressive way.
Shit.
So I just want people to know that she put her boobs on me.
That's why you don't like her.
Yeah, I felt molested at the time, and so I just want everyone to know that's
me being a married man.
The woman that can be the president has had less support than Tulsi Gabbard. Tulsi Gabbard had more support in the Democratic primaries than the lady who was...
Dude, they did the same thing to Tulsi they did to Bernie, man.
At the time, as a matter of fact. I supported
her. I love Tulsi, dude. I love when I see her on Tucker. With a smile on my face.
When Bernie didn't get the position and Hillary did, I was happy because I thought Bernie was the only guy that could beat Trump in 2016.
Yeah.
And the same thing around this time too. But they're never going to let Bernie because he's not part of the establishment. They're never given a chance. We got to vote the establishment on both sides out. Republican Party too. Anybody who takes money needs to be voted out.
That's my point.
Republican or Democrat, dude.
And they're silencing the Proud Boys and they're silencing the Bernie Bros.
We all gotta work together. We gotta work together and take back our country, bro. Instead of fighting each other, just vote, elect people like you if you're cool.
Gray area where like sometimes the Proud Boys and Antifa agree. Like I hate to admit it, but there is these certain sections that you go into where it's like there's actually these areas where like it's actually common ground. And then all of a sudden everything gets pulled back. And I think it's because of the culture war. It's because of,
establishment dividing us, dude. Divide and conquer.
Media influence with millennials right now is at an all-time high. That's why you have, so many Antifas sympathizing with communism. And, it's all about influence. And big tech is a huge problem. And the fact that
But it's their platform, though.
Is fucked up.
It's their platform. That's capitalism. That's capitalism. They own the platform.
Well, let's go back to Teddy Roosevelt and monopolies. How come it was okay for, Teddy to restrict Carnegie and railroads and steel and all that? Because now that big tech has a monopoly, it's capitalism. That's what I'm saying.
Because no, not at all. No, it's not okay. But we got to deal with it until we vote out these corrupt politicians. I mean, think about Facebook and all these social media. They have a lot of money. Think about how many politicians they just have to give $10 million to, and they could just vote in their favor. It happens on both sides, dude.
They're actually looking to buy property in Nevada and actually make their own communities with their own governments. That's the next step.
But it all needs to be broken up, dude. We got to work together. We got to get rid of. We got to vote people. Biden's not going to do nothing, man. We got to vote people like him out. We got to vote all the corrupt politicians of both sides out. So you guys got your own problem. You guys got your own problem in the Republican Party. I'm telling you that right now.
Oh, that's why Trump was our response to it was the big FU to the Republicans.
Yeah, but he trusted. But the problem with Trump is he trusted the establishment, man. He trusted them, and they stabbed him in the back.
He had to fight the system with the system. It's not like he could just.
He should. But the whole point is the being about being progressives. You don't compromise with crony capitalism.
Yeah, the problem with Trump is that people who sold us the idea that Trump should be elected is that they said, "Oh well, he'll go in there like a CEO and kick the ass of the administration, and he'll do." And what he did, and then when he didn't do any of that stuff, they said,
"What did he not do?
The administration is too difficult for him to deal with," and they made excuses and they cried like bitches. Oh, come on!
When he was on his election platform, name one thing that he didn't do. Maybe there's a couple.
He didn't build a wall. He didn't elect.
He didn't give us something better than Obamacare.
Put it up. He started putting it up.
We didn't get something better than Obamacare.
Hillary Clinton in jail. He didn't stop wars from being fought. Same number
of. Put Hillary Clinton in jail right now. They're trying to put Donald Trump basically in jail right now.
Why did he promise something he couldn't deliver on? Why did you?
Come on, man. Come on.
Not everybody agrees with the jail thing. I don't agree with the jail thing.
One of his campaign promises
look, he promised he was going to lock her up, and he didn't do it. Why not?
Talk about the real.
Because he couldn't do it.
Why did your man not lock her up? Why didn't he do it?
Okay, I'm talking about campaign promises. That was one of them.
That's a campaign.
Hillary up was not one of them.
Don't forget the wall. The wall.
Platform that he didn't do.
Why didn't he bring all the troops home from Afghanistan?
Why did he?
Yeah.
He did, pretty much. How many troops are in Afghanistan?
No, there are the same number of troops in Afghanistan as there were when he came in office. About 8,500 troops. Why did he not do that?
How many was there under Obama?
8,500.
The whole 8 years, there was 8,500 people. 8,500.
At the end of the 8,500, at the end of his term, he had 8,500. At the end of Trump's term, he had 8,500. So you tell me when he decided to actually bring the troops home. He didn't do shit.
Wait a second. In between those two numbers, though.
Charlie Wilson's War? The movie? Or do you know about Charlie Wilson? You can't just...
Charlie Wilson's War, yes, I'm very familiar with that film.
Yeah,
you want to talk
you can't just pull out totally of a place.
Oh, I see. So we're making excuses now.
I'm not making excuses. I'm saying...
Look, if you have to make excuses, just say, I'm making excuses. That's all.
How many strikes compared to Obama?
Okay. So he said he was going to bring the troops home, and he did nothing of the sort. And what excuse do you want to make again?
How about Iraq? Let's talk about Iraq.
No, let's talk about Afghanistan. Did he bring the troops home from Afghanistan?
Exactly. No, it's Afghanistan.
No, he didn't. He didn't. Look, man, if you don't have an argument to make, just say I'm a punk. I don't have an argument.
I'm saying he delivered on.
Just don't be upset. Just look, man. Just say I'm a punk. Like it's all right. It's okay.
This is what he does.
It's not a big deal. You shouldn't cry about it.
When you talk about the issues, when you talk about
Dad, I'm a punk.
Confront them.
They got beaten like I stole something.
And they can take a personal attack on you. This is.
Look, I'm just saying. If you're a punk.
I'm not going to back because you've already apologized once because you can't actually have a normal debate You want to?
But if you're a punk, just say you're a punk.
It's all right when the debate goes too far.
You want to meet me in person at any time? That affects.
No. That's stupid, dude. That's stupid.
Combat. If you want to call me.
They can solve anything, bro.
Well, we're
just debate. Try to debate. Then talk to me.
Listen, this is the reason. The real reason why Brad Chadford is not allowed to be on InfoWars anymore is because he is somebody who people love to hate. Like, when you listen to him, you hate him immediately because he uses all these fucked up tactics against you because he's like a weasel, basically, you know? And he does it all the time.
He's not getting a healthy debate.
Yeah.
When I said Trump delivered on most of his campaign
promises,
that's the thing
about InfoWars. They're looking for people who are going to help the debate.
Yeah, they're not going to have a healthy debate. Nobody's looking for a healthy debate. That's why, like, I just shut up now. I don't talk back to people when they call me names and whatever. I'm just like, whatever, dude.
No,
just shut up.
Dude. I'm right there with you. And my point was that when I said, tell me Trump didn't deliver on 80% of his campaign promises, which is more than any other candidate does on the usual.
Yeah, but he did have a good point, though. But Brad did have a good point, though.
What was his point? About Afghanistan? He won't get off.
No, about all the broken promises Trump promised us, man. I don't have a problem with that. Listen. I don't have a problem with that. The only thing I have a problem with is Trump trusting Mitch McConnell and the establishment. That's what my problem is with Trump. He should have never trusted them. They stabbed him in the back.
Actually make a valid point about something that he didn't deliver on his campaign promises. Other than calling me a punk and saying he didn't lock Hillary up. I mean,
we had 8,500 troops in Afghanistan at the time he took office.
What about Iraq?
We have 8,500 troops in Afghanistan now.
Okay.
So I'm saying he didn't deliver.
It's a complicated situation that goes all the way back to 1980 with the Russians.
Oh yeah, but when he was running for office, it wasn't complicated. He said, "I'm going to bring troops home," except he didn't do any of that shit.
He did bring troops home. It surged to 150 at one point.
Who?
He brought some troops home and then he deployed others.
I'll be more than glad to look up those numbers. I don't know them.
Yeah, you know what?
Okay, let's say you're right. Okay.
Well, let's say I'm right.
What about the other?
I'm good. I thought you guys hung up on me.
What about the other campaign promises? He started building a wall more than any other candidate ever did.
Oh, actually, Obama sent back more Mexicans than any U.S. president in history.
And he created the cages, right?
And Trump.
Yeah, he was the first one to put kids in cages. Biden was.
Right. Trump had a Republican Congress in the first 2 years that he was president. And what did he do with the wall? Absolutely motherfucking nothing. Because that's what he does.
About 250 miles of a wall.
That's nothing. The border wall is like thousands of miles.
He said he's going to stop all immigration from Muslim countries.
That's like building a dam that goes halfway across a river. You're like, well, I built half a dam. Oh,
okay. What about
that makes a lot
of sense. It's more like a jetty.
What about bringing manufacturing jobs back, which is Biden is trying to piggyback on?
Hey, listen, I didn't vote for Biden, so let's get that clear.
Do you want to actually look at the manufacturing jobs?
How about how he disintegrated the NAFTA trade agreement?
And just created it, but called it something different. What's the difference? Hey, let me ask you, what's the difference between the NAFTA agreement and the USMCA? What's the difference?
The difference is that we don't pay as much into fucking in exporting jobs.
How's that? Tell me how that.
Shut the fuck up! What are you asking for? The minutia of every little policy?
What about the Iran deal? What about the Iran deal?
Something that is
Remember
false.
when Obama sent $400 million in cash on a pallet to Iran?
Oh, no! You're obfuscating now. No, you're trying to get away from NAFTA.
I'm going through his campaign promises.
You're trying to get away from NAFTA. You tell me what the difference between NAFTA and the USMCA is. Substantively, you tell me the difference. You don't know the difference because you don't know shit about what you're talking about.
Yes, it is. There's less tax breaks for sending jobs out of the country.
How is that? Show me. Tell me where.
Dude, we couldn't even afford to have a manufacturing plant in the U.S. under Obama. And if
Really?
you sent it out to Mexico or China,
So what is
a lot
the
more money.
policy difference? Just what's the policy difference that makes that change? Tell me.
Taxes. Taxes.
What tax? What tax?
If you started, oh my God,
You have no
It goes
idea what you're
hand in
talking about,
hand
do you?
with climate
You got
control
no
and all
idea.
that stuff.
Okay.
All right, okay, listen. Start educating each other, man. Instead of like whatever, just educate each other.
This is a joke because he doesn't know what he's talking about.
Yeah, but just then educate them then. Educate them then.
I'm telling you,
Yeah,
there's
tell
no
me.
damn difference. It was just window dressing.
No damn difference. Okay.
Yeah, it was just window dressing. That's all. And he knows that there's no difference because he has absolutely no fucking clue what he's talking about. And he knows that because he can't make the case.
How much did you
It's
pay
a
for
joke,
gas
man.
while Trump was president? How much was your
What's
gas
that?
prices? You drive. You said you drive a lot, right? You can go to the health food store or you can go to a market. So when
I
you
don't
go
drive
to
at all,
tank,
actually.
when you go to, you just got done saying that you can drive. You have the luxury of driving to a market to buy fresh fruits and vegetables. Whereas,
No, I mean, my wife drives.
did you not just say that?
Yeah, my
Okay,
wife
whatever.
drives.
Your
I don't
house,
drive.
someone in your household drives. How much
Yeah.
are you paying for gas on average a gallon?
Well, it's like $3. Short of $3. A little bit
Short
short
of
of $3.
I know
Yeah.
what you're paying. All right, I know Massachusetts gas prices. Watch where they're going to go right now. Watch where your gas goes in the next couple of years.
Gas
And then you
prices
tell
have
me-
absolutely nothing
then
to
you
do with
tell
the.
me-
Yeah, I don't care about gas prices.
Someone who,
Yeah, that's got nothing to do with the.
What?
someone who's stuck in a no. I'm
Yeah,
Trump's campaign promises. His promise was to keep oil at the low, and not to be dependent on other countries. We are
The president has almost no control over gas prices. OPEC has control over gas.
Yeah.
My God,
They're mad about green energy.
dude.
Oh
All right, listen. You know
Yeah,
what?
but you're not dependent.
I'm going to turn into a pumpkin. I happen to be, in a shop and we're in a desert, as far as whatever you were saying. What's it called? What's the desert?
Food desert?
Desert.
Yeah, we're in a food desert over here. I have no good food around here actually.
Right.
But
Hey, I'm gonna solve that problem. I'm gonna solve.
Time finding food, Bobby.
I need to go get some. And I got a lot of work to do, and we're not going to get anywhere on this go around. I hope that everybody had a hell of a time talking or whatever. We definitely have to get some stuff figured out here so it's a little bit more smooth. But anyway, yeah.
I was just going down Trump's campaign promises and everything that he delivered on, and he wants to divert it to everything.
We can work on it next time.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Just respect each other, and that's all that matters, dude. We're all Americans. We're all brothers and sisters,
Yeah.
and whatever else.
Yeah. Until next time, guys. Ready? Adios.
All right, brother.
Peace.
He always says, with that look on his face, we'll talk about anything. Outstanding. Tattoos, t-shirts.